The erectile dysfunction is the precursor of cardiac attack.
Most popular types of sex toys.
To include the sexual health checkup, use of sex toys is illegal and punishable.
Thank you, Dr. Sharath, for your time.
Yeah. No, it's my pleasure.
I'm going to concentrate a little bit on what sexual health is and then move to sexual toys.
Sure.
Yes, there are many misconceptions about sexual health. What are the most common misconceptions that you've come across?
Yeah, it's a very good question. See, misconceptions about the sexual health are so many things. For example, masturbation. The masturbation is part of the sexual activity, and there are many myths that if you do excess masturbation, the blood is lost, your health is lost, you get weakness, you'll get loss of memory, there is loss of hair for the men. And masturbation for women, it is thought, if a girl is masturbating, she is extreme sexual lady, she is a nymphonic, she is hypersexual lady. So the masturbation is not for girls and women. So that is another extremity for the women. And women, there are other misconceptions that if you do masturbation, you will become infertile. Later on, you will not enjoy normal sex because the feeling of the normal sex is different. So there are several myths both in the men and women. And most of the time, these myths are quite wrong. All this sexual activity, whatever it is, they are quite normal, especially lesbians, gay sex, anal sex, oral sex. There are so many misconceptions about these things. Sexual activity is a pleasureful activity. Whatever the form you want, you can do. Only thing is you have to take precautions to see that the infections don't spread. The societies where religion takes upper hand than the what the people want, there are 100 types of restrictions on these various activities, and they say that that is bad, gay sex is bad, lesbianism bad, and other things like masturbation is bad. So these are religious beliefs, and even the elders, they punish the children if they are caught during masturbation, and punishes them so badly, they will do this masturbation hiding with everybody else. So these are the things, misconceptions about the normal sexual activity.
Yes, I think when it comes to masturbation, there is a lot of shame attached to that action.
Yeah, that's true.
We go to doctors for checkup for many reasons. For example, I have a headache, I go to the doctor. I have pain somewhere, I go to the doctor. But I am sure there are very less times when somebody comes seeking to a sexologist like you for regular sexual health checkup.
Yeah, hardly it is known.
Please explain the importance of having regular sexual health checkups.
See, even in the master health checkups done by several multinational company hospitals, MNC hospitals and public sector hospitals, even hi-fi hospitals, in the master health checkup, the sexual health is not included. Hardly any transvaginal scan of the lady is done or any external examination of the genitals of the men are done in the master health checkup. In the general health checkup, yearly health checkup and master health checkup, most of the times they concentrate only upon the heart, ECG, echocardiography, and angiogram, angioplasty, like that. In fact, the erectile dysfunction is the precursor of cardiac attack, that is angina. And if you can pick up the erectile dysfunction early, you can prevent the heart attacks, because the causative factor for endothelial dysfunction, for heart attack and for erectile dysfunction are same. It is better all the healthcare personnel to include the sexual health checkup along with the general health checkup, master health checkup, yearly health checkup and other things. And the insurance companies also should insist that the general health checkup should include the sexual health checkup, and they should cover all the aspects of sexual health under the insurance coverage also.
That's very crucial. Yes. Coming to sexual toys.
Many times when the people come from conservative society, rural background, not much educated, not much exposed to the media, they think that sex toys are bad. They should be prohibited. You should never use. You should never indulge in practicing with sex toys. That will spoil the health. That will spoil the natural intercourse that would have occurred. So many misconceptions are there. That is negative things. And some of the other things are extreme positive things are, sex toys are everything. If you have sex with using the sex toys, you reach the orgasm quickly. You have 100% satisfaction, like that. So these are the two extremities. Slowly they are opening up because the media is telling that yes, sex toys are good, and so if you use the sex toys, the rate of other sexual activities like going to a prostitution, getting the HIV and rapes and molestations can all be reduced if the sex toys are liberally given to the population, because they don't indulge in other activities when they have got something good in their hand only. Only when the sex is banned, only when the sex is kept secret to all these rapes, molestations, and other illegal activities, they increase. It is better the government liberalizes these things so that people get more and more educated about the sexual activity.
According to your point of view, if the use of sexual toys are more common, then rape cases, molestation cases against women or against men will go down.
Yeah, sure. More sexual education, the chances of spreading the diseases comes down. Chances of indulging in activities which are totally against the law, like rape, they will definitely come down.
Okay.
That is what the statistics says when we see at the rate per population, per thousand population in advanced countries and in not developed, not so developed countries and underdeveloped countries. If you see the rate per thousand population, rape or molestations is far below in advanced countries.
At this point, Dr. Sharath, in India, where do people who are interested in purchasing sex toys, where do they get it?
First of all, it is illegal in India even today to use a sex toy or to buy a sex toy or to sell a sex toy.
Really?
The IPC, which is dated back to 1982, which was done by the British Raj, even that is followed today. And if you are having a vibrator, the police can come and arrest you for using the vibrator because it is a sex toy, and the sale of the sex toy, use of the sex toy is forbidden in our country. Of course, the law enforcement authorities are not doing that one, but if they mind, they can do, because the law has not been changed even today. That's why there are no sex toy factories in India, because you don't get license to manufacture the sex toys because it is forbidden in the country, and you cannot open a sex shop in India because it is forbidden. Everything is done by the underground mafia. These sex toys, procuring the sex toys, selling the sex toys, it's all done by hidden way. And even if you get these sex toys online, they are sold in different name, not as a sex toy, as a body massager. See, things are sold in the grey market because people want it, but the law doesn't permit to sell it directly. Have you seen any sex shop in Calcutta or Mumbai or Delhi or Bangalore?
No, hence the question.
Have you seen? You will not see also, because it is not legal. You can, just like liquor. Can liquor be sold in supermarket unless they have got the license? Can anybody in other shop, can they sell? No, they have to sell only in the licensed liquor shop. Whereas if you go to England, even a tea shop, he also has kept a beer, and nobody gets drunk because it is easily available. They can buy anywhere. And here you have to buy only in particular shop and only during particular hours.
The most concerning thing is, if everything is moving underground, then there is a lack of awareness and education also that goes.
See, anything which is easily available, it will not be stolen. It will not be. And the other thing is, the bad part of the story is the dildo, which should have been sold at, say, something like 200 and 300 rupees. It is sold at 2,000, 3,000 rupees because they have to sell it under the grey market. Unless the government opens up its eyes and starts seeing the sex as a normal thing, and then till then these things will not go. In fact, the sex was first taught in India through Kama Sutra 5,000 years back. And if you go to any temple, you can see beautiful sculptures of the dancing ladies with excellent boobs and excellent bumps, and you can see various acts of sexual intercourse in so many temples like Konark, Ajanta, Ellora, Somnathpur, Belur, everywhere, Pune, Jagannatha temple, any temple you go, you see this one. And the Sexual and Sexuality Act was well known and advanced up to 10th century.
Coming to policy, because you said that it's not legal. Is it being discussed at least to legalize all these things?
But we have passed several resolutions in our Indian Society of Sexual Medicine, sent to the government, sent to the parliament. So far, their eyes are blind. They never look. If anything, you talk about sex. Oh, sex. You mean to say I will teach the sexual activity, how to do intercourse in 9th standard, isn't it? So you are spoiling our boys and girls. That's what they think. They think that sex education means they're teaching the children how to do intercourse. This is the level of education our MPs have got. They can't see something beyond their knowledge.
So according to your logic, we are having so much of assault, rape, abuse, harassment cases because there's a lack of awareness around sexual health.
Yes. Very true. Very true.
Topics. Jumping to the next question, what are the most popular types of sex toys and how they are used?
They can be classified into 9 types. The first one is for increasing the sex toys, for increasing the penile length and girth. If the penis is small, a sleeve can be inserted on the penis that looks bigger and larger, and the length is more, girth is more. That is just like, to give an example, the bra with pad. So if a girl wants to make her boobs look bigger, what she does, she wears bra which is padded, and ultimately the boobs, they will be looking big. And all these are accessories. Same thing, male accessories include the penile sleeves, which increase the length and girth of the penis, so that when they are doing intercourse, the lady gets more pleasure. These second accessories which are worn by the men for increasing the ejaculatory time. So those who have got premature ejaculation, they can wear these condom type things. They can do longer time because there will be little anesthetic agent in these toys, and they can continue to do the intercourse for longer time. And there are, third thing is anal pleasure. There are small vibrators which can be inserted into the anus to get the anal intercourse pleasure. The fourth one is for penetration. If he is unable to penetrate the vagina or the anus, he can wear some accessories where he can easily penetrate. They can use the additional penetrative devices called as dildos. And the fifth one is electric stimulators. Those who are not getting good pleasure out of the normal intercourse, they can use this electrical stimulation. All these areas, they get stimulated. So the next one is erotic furniture. The furniture we use in the bedroom, the furniture we use in the dining hall, they should have erotic art on them. And even the manufacturing type will be in such a way that it will be inviting for them. If you go to the old palaces where they have got the furniture, even the legs, they'll be shaped in the form of a woman holding the furniture like that, the leg. And even there are extreme cases of where they look like vagina, they look like penis. So the dishware, they are all have got erotic art painted on them. That increases the erotic pleasure, will give them better satisfaction for the sex. That they are called as erotic furniture. And the sixth or seventh one is glass toys. There are sexual toys made up of glass, very beautiful, very attractive. Once you see them, you get erotic pleasure. And the next ones are vibrators. Vibrators are the commonest sex toys used by both men and women. There are several types of vibrators. Vibrators which can be inserted into the anus, vibrators inserted into the vagina, vibrators to take for the oral, that is for to the mouth, where vibrators designed like looking like a dildo, looking like a penis, and magnetic vibrators. So many types of vibrators are available. They are similar to the body vibrators. Only thing is the shape is converted into looking for an organ like penis, or anal vibrators. They look like small mini rods like that. And the eighth one is artificial vagina. So they are almost looking like vagina only. The man, he inserts the penis into the artificial vagina, and that vagina, it will have the same atmosphere as natural vagina, with lubrication, with contracting and constricting the penis by electrical stimulation, so that he gets the almost the same type of experience as if he is doing intercourse with a natural vagina. So artificial vaginas are a boon to the men who don't have the sexual partner, and even they can masturbate inside the artificial vagina. And the last one are the sex dolls. These sex dolls are real looking like men or women. They have the boobs, bumps, thighs, everything, and you can do the real intercourse also. It is just like a girl or a boy. It is nothing but an artificial body. So, Jani, these are all the types of accessories which are easily available in advanced countries, and especially China. They are the ones who are manufacturing all these types of accessories, and 60% of the world gets all these toys from China only. Other than China, countries like USA, Brazil, Norway, and the Netherlands, they also manufacture, but their market is low. Chinese market is very, very huge. They have got $1.8 billion industry, and they sell about $2 to $3 billion worth of these accessories, and they export to all the countries in the world. That is because they are liberal with the law. Law permits them to manufacture this one. If India can change their law overnight, I will be the first person to start the manufacturing of these things, and we can get a share, if not $2 billion, at least we can reach $1 billion within 2 to 3 years. And that Make in India should be expanded to the sex toys also, so that we can export to the whole world. We were the one who were taught the Kama Sutra to the world. Now let us change the law and start selling these products, not only for our men and women, but also for the entire world population. Ultimately, what is the aim of the life? To get pleasure. If you can get a pleasure out of the sex toys, why do you want to prevent it? Let them enjoy. What's harm for the society?
People are using sex toys a lot. Are there any risk factor of infection?
There are a lot of things. Unless the person who uses the sex toy reads all the things which are written by the manufacturer, chances that you'll end up in trouble, because some of these sex toys should not be washed in hot water, because the plastic may melt, the rubber may melt. So only glass toys can be washed in hot water. So, and secondly, they should not be cleaned with strong chemicals, because this silicone, rubber, they melt with these strong chemicals. Just use only little warm water and little mild soap only to wash this. And if multiple people are using the same sex toys, they should always use it with condom, because the cross infection will occur. If the same lady is using, no problem, she can keep it clean and reuse it. But if other partner is using, then they have to wear a condom over the dildo or over the vibrator, and or over the anal sex or anything. They have to wear proper condom on these things, and they should know the limitations of using these sex toys. They should not go on using it for more than the required amount of time. So, for example, the vacuum pump, they should not be used for more than 5 or 10 minutes. Vibrator for the lady, if she goes on using it for 20-30 minutes on the vagina, edema can occur, infection can occur, tear can occur. So they should know the limitations. Whatever it has been prescribed by the manufacturer, they should adhere to it. Keep it clean, dry after the usage, and use it only when it is required. And you should be careful while using the glass toys and plastic toys, because they may break inside. So you should use carefully and with a lot of precautions.
That's very scary.
No, these are extreme things, but one should know. All the manufacturers, they do these toys, they take adequate care to see that they don't break inside the body, except the toys like anal toys, which are inserted into the anus. If they break, then the part will be left inside the anus. Then we may have to remove it slowly. So except them, there is no much harm except spreading the infection. Spreading the infection, we have to limit by taking care. Just like your genitals. When you are taking care of your genitals, the sex toy is something like your own genital. Take care of it.
Dr. Sharath, I was watching a podcast, and they say that India is the biggest consumer of edible panties. According to you, how much are Indians consuming sex toys?
Maybe about 1 to 2% of the population. Maybe less than that. Not much. Compared to 20 to 22% of the people in America, 22 to 25% in countries like Brazil, then some of the European countries, and Japanese, Chinese. In Japan, it is more than 25 to 30%. China, it is more than 25 to 30%, because they're easily available. They are manufacturing those toys. It is quite cheap for them. So the usage is more there, and it is very less in countries like conservative countries where religion takes more upper hand, like India, unless we change the law. Now, since it is illegal to use and it is the law prohibits, we cannot get it easily. And even if we are using, we don't say that we are using, because we don't know, the law may catch us like that.
Imagine going to jail for using a sex toy.
Yes, right. What you said is very true. Just like not wearing the helmet and going in a two-wheeler. So all the time we'll be worried about the policeman. Everywhere you see the policeman, you take a U-turn and try to jump the signal and hide away from the policeman. Same thing happens with the sex toys and other things. Earlier, even watching a blue film was illegal. Even today, it is illegal. But the courts have become liberal, because the judges are also saying so. They think that, this is normal. So till it becomes normal and the whole population accepts, these laws will not be changed that easily, because our lawmakers are sleepy. They change 20 years after the Americans and British people change their law.
Let's hope some changes coming soon. Dr. Sharath, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
It was lovely talking to you. Do you have any parting advice for our viewers?
Start writing to the authorities about the sex toys. Even all the countries, about 80 to 90 countries have liberalized usage of the sex toys. They have removed from the laws which prohibit them to use these sex toys. Other 20 to 30 countries, they are silent about it. They neither say that it is illegal or legal. Only in our country, it is very clearly written, as per the IPC, I think 182, use of sex toys is illegal and punishable under the Indian Penal Code Act. And with the new law, Bharatiya Nyaya Nigam, that is the new law instead of IPC, which has come to force from July 2024. Even that is silent about this law. So it is high time all the people, they get awareness, start writing emails and this one, requesting the lawmakers to change and liberalize the use of sex toys. And whoever is using the sex toy, take care of the sex toy just like your genitals. Keep it clean so that you don't get infected. And read the manual completely before using it, so that you will not get into any problem of using the toy.
Amazing. If they have to write in, do you have an email ID? Is there an address?
No, that is, we have to go to, I think, the Bharat Sarkar. There they have got this one, go to the law department, and there they have got suggestions. So send, that is, now it is very liberal to, easy to access all the government departments. But if you go to governmentofindia.in or .com, you will get the entire country's this one. Then go to the law department, then go to the suggestions, then you send the suggestions. They do respond, I think, because I have the experience with the Prime Minister's office. Whatever the email I send, immediately at least I get the response. They say that yes, we are looking into it. So the response is there. Whether it is going to be converted into fruitful thing or not, at least they'll read our message and they do respond.
I think you should send them a magnifying glass since they've been. Thank you, Dr. Sharath.
Okay. Thank you. Good night, Shubhra.
Bye-bye.